What's up guys, welcome back to the next video in learning C++. My name is QDS Dani and you guys watching my channel Coraiwood. Alright, so in the previous video we have done unary, our operator overloading with unary, and we have shown you guys how we're gonna do the operator overloading with the class. We created the unary. If you guys looking here, so we have created our constructor, and we have get number, and we overload it with the operator plus plus. In this video we're gonna see how we're gonna overload our operators with binary numbers. So we're gonna see how we're gonna overload binary operators. Such in the binary operators we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and comparison. So you guys already know. So we're gonna come here and we create something called binary in with the header file. So we're gonna come here, add new file, and we're gonna, instead of unary, we put a binary, and binary you guys can do overload or just binary by itself. Alright, so as long as you guys know that is say unary num, or you guys can put a binary num or just binary, that'll do. Alright, so we're gonna open this one, and we're gonna copy the header file. If you guys if not defined, that's then we're gonna do binary. Alright, so now you guys need to put the binary.h. You guys gonna put it, so binary.h inside the main. So we're gonna connect this one with this one, binary, and you guys needs to put this one if not defined. So we got this one from the previous file, so you guys needs to change this one. You're gonna change it to binary, and because we're gonna load the binary operators, so we're gonna put a binary. Alright, so now we have a binary, and at the end you guys need to put an end if, and you guys need to end if. Alright, so now we're gonna create a class, and our class gonna be the same name as the file, so it's gonna be the binary. Now we have a class binary here, and now we're gonna create a int. Our you guys can create a float. You guys can put an int. Our int is gonna be x and y, because you guys need this int to, because our int x and y is gonna be, say for example, if it's if it's 2 plus 2, then we're going to do operation, say is 4, and this x going to be the 2, and this y is going to be, so this is the x, and this is going to be the y, and through the operations we're going to do the result. So that's how it's going to be. That's why you guys need this variable. So we're going to do our public. So what we need in a public, we need something to get the number and display the number. So we put a, first of all, we're gonna put a void. We put a get num. We put our get number, and normally I go there and create my functions here, but I'm gonna do it here. This is gonna be very quick. So, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put a show num. Show num. So I have a get number, because I'm going to get the number from this ones, and I'm going to show the number here. Now we're going to put all our loading operators. So we're going to put a binary, and that one's going to be operator, and this is going to be plus, so the binary plus, and we're going to put a binary minus. So we're going to come and put this one here. We're gonna do the binary plus, and this one's gonna be the binary minus, and you guys need to put the name of the class here, and the name of the class is binary, and here I'm gonna put a binary as well. Alright, so now we have overloaded 2. So now we have a 4, and we're gonna create all of them. So the first one's gonna be void, and the first one's going to be void, and voids we're going to put a binary scope resolution operator, and we guys going to put a get num. That's our gonna be for the first functions, and our method. So we put a C out, enter numbers for x and y, because you guys need to put an enter number for x and y, and you guys need to close this one, and you guys can put a C in, and then what you guys need to put an x, and then you guys need to put a y, x and y. So normally I do the x. That's what normally I do, the x, and then I come here and put a C in, and I'm gonna put something that press enter this one, but that's fine. If you guys can do it this way too. You guys can put it all in one line, it doesn't matter. So that our first functions, the get number is done, and then we're gonna show our number. So we're gonna put a void. If we put a binary, and it's gonna be show num, that's gonna be our another method. So to this function we're gonna put a C out, and what we're gonna see out, our number x. We put a number x, and we put this one, the number x, and we put a number y. We put some sort of space in between, and we put a number y, and we put our number y, and we're gonna enter. Alright, so our first one's gonna get all the numbers. So the number here, that they get the number, and the second one's just gonna show the number. So that's what these two methods are, and we have already declared it on top. Now we're gonna come in a binary operator. So we put a binary. You guys need to put a return type, and the return type is binary. And you guys need to put a binary and scope resolution operator plus binary. And you guys need to put a name, some sort of name, and we put a say we put a here, our name, just for name, and we're gonna do the same, exactly the same again here, and we do the binary minus. So the first one is gonna be the binary plus, and the second one is gonna be the binary minus, and it's plus here. So you guys looking here, that's our return type operator plus. So in the previous video as unary we've done 1, now we're gonna do 2, and now we're gonna do the multiplication in division as well. So what this was guys gonna do, because now we have here, and we put a, that's our object, and now we're gonna create another one. We're gonna put a binary, and we're gonna put a b. So now b we're gonna put b dot x. We're gonna put an x on the first one, b dot x. We're gonna access the x, and we put a x plus a. Now this a dot x. All right, so now then we're gonna do the b again, dot y. We put a y plus, we put a dot y, and we're gonna return the b. All right, so now we have a binary b, and we put a b, which is this object, and we're going to access the a, which is this guy here. We're going to use this one, and we're going to put whatever the user is going to put for this x. We're going to put a plus, then we're going to use this object again, a, in top, then we're going to assign it to x, and then whatever we get it from here, we're going to assign it to the b, which is this guy here, and the b is going to assign it to x, and then the b is going to assign to y. So we covered the both x and y. All right, so now we're going to put this part here, we don't need the top part, we only need this part. So instead of if we're doing the plus, we do minus. So all you guys need to do is just put a minus and the minus here. All right, so now we're going to copy this one few times, and now we're going to do our multiplication and our addition. So you guys can do your multiplication here, and you guys can do your division here. So here you guys need to do division and division, and you guys need to do your multiplication and your multiplication. And now you guys need to put it on top, and don't forget to put this one on top as well. So we're gonna put 2, and this is gonna be our multiplication, and this one's gonna be our division. All right, so now we covered all. We cover plus, minus, multiplication and division, and the last ones we're gonna do our comparison. And how comparison works totally differently from the plus, minus, multiplication and division, because this is with this one you guys don't need to return, you guys don't return B, but with the comparison, because you guys need to compare if 2 plus 2, if 2 is equal to 2 or 2 is equal to 4. So we compare both sides, and that one requires int, and we put a binary, and we put an operator, and don't forget to put a comparison here, and we put a binary a, same as here, binary, and we put a. All right, so what we're gonna do in this one, we're gonna put an if, and inside the if, you guys can put an if a on one side and the other side. So we have 2 sides, and you guys want to compare it, because we put an if x equal to a dot x, and if y equal to a dot y. So you guys need to compare both sides, and we put the first one's gonna pure return 1, which is okay, otherwise you guys return B, which is false. So you guys can put a true or false here, but because in programming 1 is true and 0 is false. All right, so now we guys need to take this one, and you guys need to put it on top, and don't forget that you guys need to declare it here. So we're gonna remove this because we are already inside the class, and we're gonna put a here binary. All right, so this part is done. We are overloading the binary operators. You're looking here that operator plus, minus, multiplication, and division, and there is a comparison. So they're all binary, and if you look in here, the previous video, we have overloaded unary operators. So now we are overloading the binary operators. So we're gonna see, and we're gonna run quickly to see if we got any error. So it looks like we have, and we have to put a using namespace std, because we're getting error for C out and C in. You guys need to put this one. We run again, and this C outs looks like there is a problem here, and that one's done, because that's coming with the C in, and you guys need to put with the C out. We're gonna run again. Looks like all good, no issues, no typos or all good. Okay, so now we're gonna move towards the main, then we're gonna do our operations here. So because we have 5, we need to give some sort of switch, our if else, because we have so many here and we need to find which one which. So you guys need to get the first number from the user, then we're going to show the number, and then we're going to do all our operations. But with this one we need a switch statement. So now we're going to come and create some sort of our objects, and we put a name of the class. It's going to be the binary, and that's our constructor. We put I, J, and K. So the first one, that's the second one, and that's the last one, which is going to be the result. Okay, so we need some sort of variable for switch statement, and that's we're going to call it would. Well, you guys can put a x, y, z, a, b, c, but because we use a, b, and we put a x, y, so that's what I try to put something that I remember for my switch. And now if we're going to put a first number, see out, first numbers, and then it's going to be I dot get number, get num, and then we're going to do the C out, second num, C out. We put a second numbers, and we put a I, we put a J dot get num. So how we getting the number? We're getting number through this guy here, and then the number, because we are asking the user to put a numbers, and we are showing number here, but at the moment, because now we're only getting the number from the user. Alright, so now once you guys get the number, you guys need to gonna come here and put some sort of C out, and you guys need to put some sort of line, or you can do like this line too, star. You guys need to put an endl. You guys need to put a next line as well. It doesn't matter. We're gonna see this one, but we're gonna put our switch. We're gonna put a switch, and we're gonna put all our operators inside the switch. And for the switch, we need would. We need this variable to guys needs to put inside the switch. And now inside the switch, you guys need to put a case 1 or case 2, case 3, all the way. So how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need 5 cases. So we put a case, and that case 1. Then you guys need to put a case 2. Okay, so the case 1 is going to do what the case 1 is going to do. The case 1 is going to do the addition, because the first one is addition, then we're going to do the subtraction, then we go multiplication, and then division. So the case 1 is going to do the addition, the case 2 is going to do subtraction. So this guy here, ijk, is gonna get the hold of the value for the both. So we're gonna do k equal to, and then we're gonna put I plus j. Like I said, this is gonna be the first one, that's gonna be the second, and that's whatever we're gonna get it from I and j, we're gonna store it to k. That's gonna be the case 1. Or you guys can put it here, and we can put it the case. We're gonna put it here, and we're gonna put a subtraction. Alright, so now that's case 1, and we're gonna put a C out. And we're gonna put the result is, and that's what we're gonna display the result. and you guys need to put a next line here, and here we put a k dot show num. So now we can show num. Now we're gonna come here and put a k dot show num, because we want to show the number, and you guys need to put a break. And then you guys need to do exactly the same here on the second one, because that's our subtraction, and because we already performing the operations minus, so the k is gonna get the result is just like a result I minus j, the first number plus minus second one, and this is gonna be the display, and it's gonna break, and that's we're gonna copy this one a few times. Okay, so now this one's gonna multiply, and this is gonna divide, and the last one one's gonna so that's addition, subtraction, it's multiplication, and this is going to be division, and this guy is gonna put a comparison. Okay, so now this is gonna put a comparison. So the comparison one's always different than the rest. So now you guys need to put an if here. So instead of this one, you guys need to put an if. So the case 5, we're gonna leave the break here, that's fine, and here you guys need to put if. If I, which is the first number, equal to j, if they're both equal, if the comparison, we put a cout, the numbers are equal or same. So we put a next line here, and we put else, we put a cout, and we put the numbers are not equals, or not equal. Okay, so either the numbers are equal or it's not equal, and we put a break. Now you guys need to put your last one, and the last one's going to be the default. And what the default is going to do, default is going to end the switch statements, and we're going to do default. And what default is going to do, default is going to say we're going to put some sort of cout that if the number you have entered is wrong number, or wrong whatever the number you entered is wrong, I do not understand the number you entered is wrong, or anything else. You just put some sort of simple message for the default. Okay, so now we're gonna see our program. We have put a switch, and our switch is gonna do the magic. We're gonna see the first number or the second number, and then we're gonna do all the multiplication, and we're gonna see how we go. Alright, so we're gonna run our program, and looks like the switch. Okay, so because we copy paste, so you guys need to put a space here, case 2. You guys need to put a case 3, case 4, case 5. Okay, so that's a case 5. That's case 1 2 3 4 5. So we run the program again. Alright, so now it says that wood is initialized, and we're gonna move this int wood on top. So we're gonna put an int wood on top because we're gonna put it under the if you put it under, it's gonna give uninitialized, but if you put it on top, it should be okay because that's our variable. So we're gonna give some switch to wood. We put a C out, we put an operator overloading, binary operator overloading. We put a binary operator overloading. All right, so and then we put a C out. We're going to copy this C out from here. We're going to put it here for a nice looking menu. So we put a enter choice, enter your choice from 1 to 5. So the first one's going to be addition. The second one's gonna be, or you guys can put it this one. The second one's gonna be subtraction. The third one's gonna be multiplication. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, then division. Then the fourth one's going to be division, and the fifth one's going to be comparison. All right, it's going to be comparison, and we put an end line, and here C in, and we're going to get the choice from the customer. And that one's we're going to store that one to wood. All right, so now we got a C in, and this C in is going to go use it for switch, and I think the error is going to go away. So looks like the error has gone away. It's all good. The reason it was giving us error because there was I said there's no values inside here, but now we're giving the value because we're asking the user to put some sort of value. So enter numbers for X and Y. So the first ones we're going to put a 12, and then we put a 12, and enter numbers for X and Y. Then the second one's going to be, so that's our first number, and the second numbers we're gonna compare our we're gonna do our operations. So we're gonna put a 10, and we're gonna put a 10. And now we're asking the user enter your choice 1 to 5. What you guys want to do with this one? You guys want to do addition? You guys want to do subtraction, multiplication, division? What you guys want to do? So now we're gonna put, say for example, 1, and number is gonna be the X gonna be 22, and the Y is gonna be 22. And if you look in here, the X is 10, and they're gonna do the if you put a X, you're gonna get a 10 and 22. 12 is 22, Y is 10 and 12 is 22. All right, so we're gonna check for the second one. We're gonna run again. We're gonna run, say for example, our X is gonna be 50, and Y is gonna be 50 for the first number. The second number, so our X is gonna be, say 20, and the Y is gonna be 20, and now we're gonna do the subtraction, which is the second one. So now if you look in here, the X is going to be 50 minus 20 is 30, and it's going to be 30 as well. The second one's okay. And now if you run again, and we do say our this one's going to be, we're going to check the multiplication. So we're going to put a 2, and we're gonna put a 2, and now we're going to 2 for x, and we put a 2 for y, and now we're gonna choose 3. And if you're looking here, 2 by 2, it's 4 and 4. So we're gonna do some adjustment to these ones, and we're gonna do the case, the multiplication, the addition result is, and now we put addition. Now in this one we're going to put the subtraction result is, and then now we're going to put a multiplication result is. Now we do the division result is, and then numbers are equal and numbers not are equal. So now we're gonna display actually every number by itself, every number according to the category of the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So if you run, we're gonna get the x and y. So the first number is gonna be, say for example, we're gonna do 100, and the second one is gonna be 200. Okay, so because we're gonna try the division, we're going to put some sort of number. So we put a 50, say we put a 20, and this one we're going to do 50, for example. Now the third one is multiplication, and the fourth one is division. Now we're going to try the division, and this one's going to be 5, because 100 divided by 20 is 5, and 200 divided by 50 is 4. So that's our division. Now we're going to do the comparison, and we're going to go on run, and we do our comparison. So we put a 30 and 40, and we do 20 and 50. Now we're going to go on division, and we're going to go on number 5. So we put a numbers. The numbers are not equal, because the numbers not equal. So you guys needs to are equal or not equal. Okay, so now we're gonna put something that is equal. We're gonna run, and we put a 30, and we put a 30 and 30, and we do number 5, and you're going to see that our comparison is done and the numbers are all equal. So that's nice, a nice little program. If you want to go, you guys gonna go and play around. Very nice, easy program. So you guys can put a number x and y, and number x and y. That's the first set of numbers, and the second set of numbers. You guys can put it so it makes sense. First set of numbers, and second set of numbers. Our group of numbers. You guys can put a set of numbers, our group of numbers, so it makes a lot of sense now. And if you run, you put a first set of numbers, and you guys gonna put a say 30 and 40, and this one's gonna be say 20 and 10. So if you guys wanna put the first ones, the addition result is now is gonna be more precise. The addition result is number x is 50, and number y is 50, because 30 and 20 is 50, 40 and 10 is 50. So it's more precise now, because you guys need to put a set of numbers, and the user knows that you guys mean the set of numbers. Or you guys can put some sort of period here, or some sort of so we're gonna go here, and if you come here, and we put some sort of set of numbers, and here where it says x, here you guys need to put some sort of like that. So now if you run, say the set of numbers says 20, and it's 40, so it's say it's 30 and 10. So if I do the second one, and the number, if you look in here, now it's a little bit if you look in here, there is this is going to be divided from this one. It looks more cool. Or you guys can actually divide this. You guys can put another C in here, enter the number for X, and you guys can put enter number for Y. For Y, you guys can do this too. You guys can put a number for X and number for Y. So once the user put number individually, you guys don't gonna confuse the user, so we can put it this way. Okay, so it needs a semicolon, so we're gonna build this needs a semicolon as well. We're gonna build and put a number for X. We're gonna put a 20, put a number for Y, we're gonna put a 20, and now second set of number, that's the first set of number. Second set of number, put a number X for says 40, and set of Y we're gonna put a 50. Now what you guys want to do, you guys want to say put the third one. It's going to be 800 and 400, the multiplication. So now it's more precise, it's more good. So if you're gonna come and put a second set of numbers, if you're gonna put some sort of C out, and we're gonna put some sort of line, then this line's gonna divide and makes a lot of sense for the user. So now we're gonna come and we're gonna put something sort of, for the number for X it's gonna be 30, put a number for Y it's gonna be 40, and look in here, there is a line now. Second set of number, the number is gonna be 20, and the number Y is gonna be 40. And what you guys want to do, we're going to do number 1. It's going to be the addition. You guys can put a while here, while loop. You guys, as I've shown you guys in the I think previous videos, how you guys put a while, do while. If you put a do and put a while underneath, and if you, unless the user don't put a quit, you guys keep on doing this. But that's not in the scope of this video, because that's totally different. You guys can do that, and when we were doing the do while, you guys can do. So you guys could do and while. First you guys wanted to do something, and then the while. If the condition is correct, then exit, otherwise don't exit. You guys can do this as well. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.